Okay, so these are the notorious blood flies. So what happens if we if we break the glass? Don't want to do that. Wait, there are 1, 2, 3, many. Can we jump up on this? We can. Anything up here? No.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Okay, so that's a big continent, but we're an isle empire. What's this? Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. This could be important. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate, with good wine and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey on the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress young Emily, that much is certain. But when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know. And if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Serkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there is the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's scheme, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? Yeah, seems it did. What's this? Audiograph. Let's wait with that. Wait, a reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent, part 1. By Anton Sokolov, introduction. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so Bristol when I enumerated the various errors, chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandician continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Iran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was, on the 3rd day of the month of Earth. Under calm grey skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself. 38 of us total. For what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. That must have been a long time ago. Notes? Nope. Just some papers. Okay, let's check this audiograph now.
Dearest Must I say, Your Imperial Majesty? I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Was that the Crown Killer we heard at the end? It didn't sound like Delilah, at least. If she's that clever, though, how come she was stupid enough to let the audiograph record her voice? It's good for us anyway. Let's talk to Megan.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Right, so we have two. Wait, Crown Killer Strikes Again. We've probably read this one already, yeah? Yeah, this one we've read. This one I don't think we have. Newspaper clipping, inspect.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
So we need to talk to Hypatia, no doubt. Delilah. Mortimer Ramsey. What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnaca? But he's not dead, he's just taken out.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
Okay, here is a thought though. The Duke, he's the highest leader in Karnaca, right? And we are the Empress of the whole shebang. Why would we not know him personally? That is a riddle to me. That's Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov seems so much older now.
So he's not killed, hopefully. Let's see. This is Karnaca. We're here, I guess. No, that's where we're going. Not sure where we are exactly, but we should be around here somewhere. Dockyards. The Grand Palace is here on this little peninsula. Point a bell. Grand Zirconon Canal. Is this canal where we came through? Quintana Gates. Santiago Fisheries. Really cool. What's this? Wanted poster.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Carriage station? Where's that? Batista Mining District. Station. Could that be it? Not sure. We'll find out what's in here. Ooh, kitchen. Do we need to eat something? Oh, can you hear that sound? The noise the light bulb is making. Kind of humming noise. Oh, what's this? Potato, carrot. I guess I'll have a carrot. Yum yum. What's this then? Apples. Alright. Anything up here? How about here? Nothing. Empty bottle. Okay, so we got stairs going down. Lou. What's down here? Engine room. Trying to fix secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket's sealing with a guano coating is the worst you ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe. Improved by Tivian spies. I left it in the galley. Mulberry cake. Have to look that up. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you. I swear. I miss you. Okay, so we've learned something here about Megan. She's also an inventor, much like Sokolov, apparently. Rats. Plague carriers. We need to hone our sword. We keep hitting it on the floor like that. So now we have 5 arrows. Great. Anything up here we can find? Nope. Nothing. How about here? So, this is cool. These are like radios, or like you could talk through these pipes. And if someone's at the other end, they could hear what you're saying. And I guess since there were 3 of them, they go to different places in the ship. They were actually real things used in ships like around World War II. Like I know that Germans used them in their U-boats, for example. So let's try and see. Oh, we can get outside here. Karnaca. So they fish whales there as well, or here. Storage room and skiff. Storage room. What do we have here? Good to have. Atomized solution. Let's wait. That. More solution. No. Incendiary bolts. Cool. So let's see. We have oh, bullets, not bolts. Ah, what am I doing? Like that and like that. What did we do here? Like that. That. And we have copper wire. That's 30 coins. What's this? Empty bottle. Okay. By Anton Sokolov, chapter 15. Oh, we have to find at least 14 books. A reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent. 3. Okay. At dawn, I set out with a group that foraged east and included 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here and slowly made our way away from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples of the native plants for our research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several species of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes on previously, when suddenly young Mr. Gravett from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive ant-like creatures swarmed him from below. So many in number were his tiny attackers that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. We finally managed to pull Gravett from the insects, acquiring several painful welts where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gravett, however, was bitten or stung, as I would eventually discover, so many times he was barely recognizable. Swollen unto deformity over every inch of his person, moaning like a sick bull, he expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. Okay, so he died.